Amsterdam is one of the most interesting cities in Europe. Known for its nightlife and biking, this city is very unique and not like most cities you've been to before. In this video, I'm going to tell you about how to make the most of your visit to Amsterdam. We're starting off at Bloemenmarkt. It's a floating flower market. It's basically just a market with a bunch of flowers, real and fake. Tulips, the tulips look really nice. You always have to get your girlfriend a tulip when you're here. I chose the most beautiful one. Still not as beautiful as you. We're walking into Katja's favorite place now, a cheese store. There's samples. Which one was your favorite?
Herbs and garlic.
All around Amsterdam, you just have a bunch of pickled herring stands. For some reason, my dad loves this fish, even though it's a stinky fish and he doesn't like stinky fish. So I'm gonna try some of this with a pickle. Tastes just like the Polish one my dad likes. We're walking down the 9 streets now, which is the shopping district of Amsterdam. The bridges here and everything are really nice. So this is also the photogenic district of Amsterdam. So we went to the Pancake Bakery for some food. And we ended up getting the chicken, cheese, and mushroom savory pancake. And here, the pancakes are absolutely massive. Are you gonna put some chicken stroop on your pancake?
Only the caramel one.
Right after, we just walked into Winkel 43 to try the best apple pie in Amsterdam. It doesn't disappoint. This really is the best pie in Amsterdam. An important thing to know here is that a lot of the shops close at around 6 or 5. If you want to try some shopping here, I would maybe recommend coming early. Also, a couple of restaurants close early as well. So just make sure you check the times of any places you want to go. This is Trompettersteeg Street. It is the narrowest street in all of Amsterdam.
In your life, have no shame, there's no time. Feel the pain, live the grind, I could change.
So we just walked through the red light district and I couldn't record for obvious reasons. But it's basically like a really crowded area in central Amsterdam. And there's a bunch of ladies who just chill in the windows and promote themselves whenever somebody wants to go with them and ask for the price, and they explain. So it's the second day now. We ended up getting bikes. It's the best way to get around here. Right beside the windmill, we went to Albert Heijn Market. We got ourselves a little breakfast that we're eating. Amsterdam, you have these bike parking lots because there's so many bikes, and just make sure you have 2 locks if you're getting a bike, to lock your back wheel and to lock the bike to whatever you're locking it to. This area of Amsterdam is called Museumplein. It's where all the museums are, and you have the 3 big ones that are here, and they're called Stedelijk Museum, Rijksmuseum, and the Van Gogh Museum. This area also looks really nice. You have a really big green area where you can just sit, chill, bike around. We've headed into Vondelpark to bike around. It's a nice big park just beside the museum area. Just beside Vondelpark, we have Foodhallen, which is a really big market, and it just sells a variety of cuisine. So the whole area is called the Hallen, and it has a bunch of little different markets in it. It's not just food, but we went into Foodhallen to try some of the food. There's also other ones like Filmhallen, Bike Hallen, a bunch of other Hallens. So you can just choose your favorite Hallen and go inside to check out the Hallen. So for food, we ended up choosing bitterballen. which is a Dutch food. We're not exactly sure what it is, but we're excited to try some. Which one was your favorite?
Roofel. This one.
Something you should know about Amsterdam is they don't sell any hard liquors in the regular grocery stores. You have to go to Dirk 3, the liquor store, to actually get some of those. So just make sure you go find them. And also, you cannot buy beer from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. at any of the grocery stores in Amsterdam. We just got to the north side, and to get there you just take a boat that comes right behind Central Station, and it's a free boat that just takes you right across to the north side. If you have the time and want more of a local experience, I would check out the NDSM Yard, which is a whole area in North Amsterdam that just basically has a bunch of galleries. It's like a whole abandoned shipyard. There's graffiti everywhere. It has a bunch of galleries and a couple of restaurants. There's Pilek, which is like a beach kind of area, and it has food and drinks too. So the reason why the houses are so narrow and tall in Amsterdam is because there used to be a tax on how wide the house is. Everyone would just build the narrowest house but make it as tall as possible to get taxed the least amount of money on a big house. We're now waiting in line for the best rated fries in all of Netherlands. This spot right here is definitely not overrated. The fries here are amazing, and it comes with some really good sauces, which I would recommend getting either the Manneken Pis sauce or Amsterdamese Windmill sauce. Now we're in the neighborhood of Leidseplein. This is a popular area for nightlife, for restaurants, clubs, bars, drinking. This is a good area to chill just outside of the center of the city. We're starting off the morning at Cuyp market. It's a big market with over 260 stores, and you have everything here from food, Stroopwafel, luggages, clothes. It's kind of like a flea market. You got anything you can find here. So Dr. Strange served us some Stroopwafel. It's really good, claiming to be the best in Amsterdam. Went to Van Stapele, which is known for its cookies. There's always a really big long line in front of it.
And right beside it, there's two coffee shops. The first one, fake one, not a real coffee shop, but the second one is real. And they have actually very good iced coffee.
Fantastic cookies. Perfect mix of chewy and crunchy. There's some sort of cream inside that looks very good. Teddy would definitely love these. Now we're doing a boat tour all across the canals of Amsterdam. You can find some pretty cheap ones here. I think anywhere from 10 to 20 euros depending on the company you choose and where you get it from. So with a lot of the different boat tours, you can get either a 60-minute, a 75-minute, or a 90-minute. Or there's also like private boats, there's drinking boats, there's smoking boats too. The boat basically takes you around a bunch of the major rings in Amsterdam through the little canals. And also it takes you on the major river that goes behind Central Station. Honestly, the boat tour is one of the best experiences you can do in Amsterdam. You get to see all of the houses and the canals right from the canal. on a boat. It's really a great way to get around, and it's definitely a must-do while here in Amsterdam. The reason we're here on the north side is to check out the Adam Lookout, which is a big tower on the north side of Amsterdam where you get a whole view of the city. There's also something really cool that we're gonna try. So right here there's a swing, and we're gonna swing right above Amsterdam. She told me she was really scared. What was your favorite thing about Amsterdam?
The cheese. What was yours?
Lots of good cheese tasting. Just biking around all the canals is really nice. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guess where we're going next, I'll give you a shout out in the next vlog. Please like because it'll help me out, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next destination.